Hello, how's it going? My name's Saltire. Welcome to this short preview on the factions for Rome Total Realism 8 4.0 beta, which is due for release on Sunday the 29th of April. Now, ahowl, the project leader, has given the nod for the release to go ahead as the mod stable and ready to play. Although not yet perfected, there's still a wee bit of tweaking and some polishing to be done. Now probably after release there'll be a patch or two to follow, but this will be more about a little bit of add-ons to add a bit of finesse to the mod. I think there's maybe too many of them and they have to decide which ones they want to put in, which ones would probably be more beneficial. Now if you go onto the Total War Centre, I'll leave a link in the descriptions below, and if you search out the Rome Total Realism 8 forum, there'll be announcements made there about the release. There'll also be some information about the mod, what it's about, what's been added, what's been improved, bug fixes, stuff like that, probably a change log. Then there'll also eventually be a download link, probably installation information, both for disk and Steam if it's required, and also there'll be a credit list to acknowledge the input of some of the very knowledgeable people that have been helping to make this mod what it is. That includes me, just a little bit of testing, throw in the odd point of view here and there, and was also the self-appointed off-topic DJ. Now as you can see here, it's quite a large map, and in the center here you have the descriptions, and then the panel on the right here will be, I think this is probably the best elite unit that each faction will have. If you come down a bit further, you can choose between long campaign, short campaign. You have the campaign difficulty with hard being recommended, and battle difficulty also with hard being recommended. You have the check boxes at the bottom here whether you want to manage all your settlements. It's something I prefer to do myself. No battle time limit, or uncheck it if you want a battle time limit. Again, I always check it for no battle time limit. I never check for the follow AI characters, but obviously you have that choice as well. And then the final box here is for the under 10s if you want to play arcade battles. Only kidding, I know some people like to play them. Okay, so what I'll be doing now is just going through the factions. I'll click on them and then I'll scroll down through the description as sort of slowly as I can, and you can always pause and read it at your own leisure, or alternatively whenever you choose a faction you can read through it. Okay, so we'll start with the Romans, and then I probably won't be saying very much now, I'll just go through them. So enjoy. Oh, that's not too quick. I'm sure if you pause it gradually through it, you'll get it all in. I'll go a little bit slower on this one. Okay, this is Nabatea. Actually, this is not all that easy. It's quite touchy. And we move on to summation trades. Now, one of the members of the project team went a lot of trouble to write these out, to bring these interesting facts for people to read. They give you a sort of insight to all the factions, as you probably guessed. But we're going to the antagonists, but as you can see, some of them have got a lot more information, all historical stuff. I think a lot of this was down to, I think Mausolus did a lot of this. He's one of the team. He's a historian in the team, clever chap. Move on to the Ptolemies. I think I'll understand why. I don't have to read all this out, it's just there is quite a lot of information here. All very interesting, I've read most of them. All interesting historical facts in these descriptions. Move on to Seleucids. Carthaginians, or Carhadas, whichever you choose to call them. Now, I've tested several of the factions and it's interesting, believe me. Campaign and battle difficulty, I think they've got it pretty much just about right. Pretty well balanced in my opinion. And I generally play on very hard, and I did try it, and it was tough. No doubt the veterans amongst you will have a go at it, you won't be able to resist a challenge. I have to say I found it quite tough. In one or two factions it was nigh on impossible. The idea behind it is always to make it difficult, make it realistic, and the clue is in the name of the mod, Rome Total Realism, and that's exactly what they've done. Even down to some of the tunics and the uniform, the mail, chain mail, or whatever it is, whatever body armour they're wearing. The right area, the climates, they've all been tuned into whatever the area is. Vegetation's been worked on, the seas, the skies have been done. But that work like that was done by a modder that goes under the name of non-binary person. But there's just so much been done by many people in the group. It's way over my head. I couldn't do any of it. I don't get that sort of knowledge and intelligence. I was just quite happy to do a little bit of testing and play my music, entertain a few people, give them a laugh, whatever. That's the limit of my education. Relations. Kingdom of Armenia. They're good to play, looking tough. Thracians. Then we have the Hellenic city-states. Get your Spartans. Spartan hoplites. These are a hard faction to play as. But fun. You have to be careful. Numidians. These are tough as well to play as. They've got some, once you get, if you can get a start on it, they've got some solid units there to back up the likes of the Jav Carbon missile troops, spearmen. As you can see, the descriptions can tell you sort of what you're up against in some situations. Saka, now this is one faction that I didn't test actually, so I can't really tell anything about it. There's only about half a dozen that I had, that I tested. Just played around with a little bit, didn't do any particular, or set any particular targets in the little campaigns that I played. Just generally just went to have a look at what everything was and check out for any glitches, mistakes, CTDs of course, and balance, you know, so finally, that leaves us the Illyrians. Again, these are another faction that are quite difficult to play as. Again, I think you'll find that with most of them, if you can get started, then as you pick up, you'll find that obviously they'll get stronger. But you have got some good opposition all round about you, because the AI is pretty well balanced. You get lots of rebel settlements that you can go after, all loads of little individual tribes that have been sorted. well, just so like the Gauls and the Germans, you know, they haven't been given all the territory. It's all split up into the various tribes, all historically correct, as you'll find, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. You know, if you like Rome Total War 1 mods, then most certainly you won't go wrong with this. It's testament to the effort that's been put into this, how far they've come with it. I mean, it's really opened my eyes up. I mean, I appreciated what the modders did before, but to actually work with the team and a good bunch of guys, you know, from all over the world. It's a global effort, and yeah, full credit to ahowl 11, the mod team leader, project leader, for holding it all together, and he was ably supported by several others round about him, more some than others, more so than, or some more than others I should say, got that bit mixed up. Excuse me. But all put in some fantastic work and a hell of a lot of time. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I say, it'll be released on Sunday the 29th of April, and check out the Total War Centre for continuing information over the next coming days, couple of weeks, whatever. And there'll be more in there. There'll be, like I say, there'll be announcements made, and there'll be information put in. You know, they don't shortchange you on this. A lot of efforts is put into it. Okay, so thanks for watching, and enjoy.